I'd just firstly like to acknowledge the Wulgurukapa people, traditional owners of this country, and all traditional owners of the country of our region, and pay respect to elders past and present. So this is a heads-up presentation, very fast. We're just at the beginning of planning for the Burdekin Regional Water Quality Strategy. So I'm just going to say why we're doing the strategy, what's the purpose is, what is the Commonwealth Government is funding it. They've given us clear directions of the scope of the strategy, what's in and what's out of the scope, and how it'll be developed. Brief overview of your involvement opportunities. The purpose is it's not the revised water quality improvement plan. The purpose is to provide a strategic level guide to prioritisation of resources and investment into activities to improve regional water quality outcomes. So the 2016 Regional Water Quality Improvement Plan, that's been around for 8 years now. So what this plan is, there's been a lot of discussions, with government and out of government about what will we do about water quality in regions. And it was agreed that we need to have something that guides investment in resources and investments. And so the government has come up with that it's a strategic level. The current water quality improvement plan does have that strategic level, but this plan won't have, that the current one has, is the costing for interventions. So that will be in the respective funding bids and proposals. It will be the region strategy as well. It's not NQ Tropics and it's not the government's per se. This is all of us in this room has skin in the game to improve water quality going out into the Great Barrier Reef Lagoon. So this is for us to identify what our priorities are. And while government is not committed to invest in all the strategies, that would never be the case. It's a non-statutory plan. Governments would never commit to that. But what they will be committed to is any funding bids. They will be assessing these funding bids for alignment against this plan. So it's up to us to make sure it reflects what we think is important for our region. So just in scope is alignment. The next slide will show all the plans that it has to align with. But the major ones are the REEF 2050 long-term strategy and the plan that Maria just mentioned, the 2050 Water Quality Improvement Plan. There will be, within the plan, it'll be our shared vision and high-level goals for our region. It's across the whole region, so it'll be, there's, I think, 8 catchments and 52 catchments. So the strategies within the plan can be either at a catchment scale, sub-catchment scale, or river reach scale. And it covers all impact areas. So it's just not sediment, particularly nitrogen, it's DIN and pesticides, the non-agriculture pollutions from, for example, urban areas. We have climate change and the coastal restoration, degradation. So they're just things off my head. I should have thought about that a bit more before I stood up. So they're things that will be covered. So it covers all the impact areas. There may be more, but they're just, it's not a one specific strategy. So the focus of the strategy will be on capacity and capability. So there will be a focus on building for the long term, the capability and the capacity of the region to maximise impact on water quality going out to the reef. Out of scope is targets and water quality objectives. They're in Maria's plan, as she said. So that's as well. Investment costings are set. They're in funding bids and programs. They won't be included in this water quality strategy. And non-water quality regional priorities. So something we'll be linking in with the NRM plan. Although it's linking, it won't cover non-water quality priorities. So as I said before, there's a lot of linking and alignment to go with the water quality strategy, and we're not starting from scratch. We have some of the best science and latest science and a wealth of local knowledge. So I've tried to show all these in a diagram, and the left-hand side are all the water quality plans that we will be linking with, aligning with, and there's 4 Reef 2050 plans and all the regional plans that are over on the right-hand side. They're major, there's more, but these are the priority ones. And down the bottom, what we'll be linking with the programs. So Rob's talked about all the work that's happening out on the field. So we will be linking in with the knowledge and the information coming from that. And of course, the 2022 scientific consensus statement. So we're not starting from scratch. We've got a lot of information out there. Very briefly, your involvement. We've got 3 stages to the plan. The process has been agreed by the CEOs of the 6 catchments. So these plans are being developed for each reef catchment. And it's been endorsed by the department, the Reef Trust team. And the first stage is where we're up to now. It's a major desktop research and consultation stage. The desktop research will be mainly based on the current water quality improvement plan, the scientific consensus statement, latest research, and you today. So we're starting with the public consultation by asking questions and answers today, having discussions. As Maria said, we'll be taking that and linking it into the plan. We have met with traditional owners and discussed how we'll be working and collaborating with the traditional owners on development of this strategy. And so from stage 1, we'll have an output, a baseline report. And so once we have that, we'll do some targeted consultation to develop a draft strategy, and that is stage 2. In the beginning of next year, we'll have a more comprehensive consultation stage then, and we'll develop a final strategy and by the end of June 2025. So there's a number of consultation times where you have the opportunity to be involved, and also if I guess it looks like the process goes like that, but any planning process is iterative. So there will be a lot of discussions back and forth to develop these plans. We are trying to not duplicate, like today is an example where all the stars aligned. We had the Paddock to Reef Forum, the Regional Reef Report Card, the Water Quality Improvement Plan Review, the strategy, and more importantly, the launch of the scientific consensus statement and the science and the projects and discussions. So we've aligned that rather than having individual sessions. Okay, I'm wrapping up. Okay, few things. It's strategic level to guide prioritisation of resources and investment to maximise water quality outcomes. It's a regional strategy. It'll be ours, and it'll be up to us to deliver it. A priority will be looking at how we will build capacity and capability. We're not starting from ground zero. We're putting it on the best science, the latest science, and the wealth of local knowledge from activities that are happening on the ground. Ultimately, the success of any plan is in its implementation. That's in collaborations and partnerships. So that's it.